What? No, don't take me to Ronnie. But please, no, anything but that.
You have to go back. Can I? Do I need to intimidate this guy?
Sure. What would you like to? Like, I mean, he's cowering there. You're
He's
standing
acting
there
crazy.
Yeah,
Body, will, and presence is usually the thing to scare people with.
Yep. Presence is used to intimidate people. Negotiate is used to reason with them.
There's no negotiation here. I have presence, no negotiation. So
You are a scary spider.
that's what I'm rolling. Presence.
You said it's presence, and then what are the attributes?
And presence to intimidate someone. It's a specific action in the game.
All right. So roll body and will as well. And do you have any favorite use that you would
For presence?
Yeah.
We'll say intimidation.
You could take scaring people, in which case it's not resisting being scared.
Yes, scaring people. And octopus folk.
Okay,
So
the octopus resists with his own body, will, and presence.
Yep. He's a little bit stronger of a character.
Oh no.
So he
does get to roll to resist. But he does have to beat that 7.
This is a duel, so their only success is if you rolled better than him.
So here is his stats. I'm just going to roll these to start with, and because he does not have anything in presence.
Oh, darn.
Oh, what the hell?
So
why did it roll weird?
8, and your highest was a 7. That means you lost the duel, so he's not intimidated.
All right.
Oh, I did that weirdly. I did slash roll, and then I'm so used to doing boxes that I did boxes as well. That's why it turned out so weird.
It shows you it's an 8 and a 4.
Yep. So an 8 and a 4. So you shake your weapon in the air at him as it's like chopped open the prison cell door, and I am a governor of a planet. You cannot intimidate me.
Governor of a planet in the jail cell. All right. This is the kind of prison we've broken into.
So that's you. You've chopped open the door and you've shook your drill at this guy, and he's not too impressed or intimidated by what you're doing at the moment. And so that puts us in the position of the bad guy's turn. So they are going to all move forward. Some of them are going to. This guy is going to follow after you to try to. You just ran into this janitorial closet. This fellow right here runs out and asks, "What's going on?" And they respond with, "One of the janitors. He just attacked me, and the alarm went off. Someone's messing with the cells in A block." And they're going to move up. These two are going to move up to this door. They're kind of waiting for each other before they can go in, giving you a little bit of breathing room, but they're moving forward. Let's see.
That much movement is a stunt, so that's a run. So, because if they're moving like more than 2 squares, that would send them reeling at the end of it. But I assume they would run to the edges here and take defensive position.
Yes,
what you're doing.
That's what they're doing right there.
Okay, so they run to there, slam him against the wall, and wait. It's like one guy.
Yep. Yeah, they want to be. There's 2 of them. They don't want to get ambushed. They're being a little cautious, but they're helping each other.
It's
out.
one guy. He tapped me on the back of the head twice. I think that or he was tickling me with a feather. I can't be sure.
So down here, unbeknownst to you, however, Mimsy, who is completely unbeknownst because she's just getting back and she's just got her headphones on, but someone who's out.
Back.
So there's someone starting to patrol down this hallway.
Oh, fuck.
So he's made it to there, and that's all that's happened so far. So that is their turn. And there's some movement behind the scene, and it's your ally's turn. So at this point, the elevator dings, ding, and the first folks in, who is going to be the first 2 in the elevator?
My suggestion is Neferu and G-Min.
All right.
That's Jaimin.
All right, Jaimin. So yeah, I'm suggesting those two first as our heaviest hitters. And following them up is going to be two of the gorillas, then me and the demolitionist, and then the scientist who's cowering right behind us.
Neferu is a large size. What are you? Is it large?
Giant.
He's giant, so he will take up both spaces on
Neferu
the
first.
elevator if he goes.
All right,
All
then
right.
I'll go first.
Plop yourself right there, then.
Let me just get my token.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how I take up all the elevator?
Should have taken the freight elevator.
So Nefer, the doors to the elevator part open, and you see. What does your character look like stepping out of this elevator? You want to take creative license describing him?
Well, female Trudon, so dull-colored plumage, but she's 5 meters tall, 10 meters long, typically known as an ogre, wearing like military academy, styled aramid armor that hasn't been that well maintained. So she definitely hasn't been in said academy for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he's carrying a big honking railgun.
And he's just been fighting his way through the initial few blocks of security, so he's probably got. I mean, he hasn't, or she hasn't taken any damage, but she's got probably some battle scarring and dust from blowing holes in various walls and people. And you step out of this elevator and you see this hallway. You see two what look like security guards at posed at the. They look like they're about to do some sort of breach maneuver on this door here. And the door in front of you is just opened, and another security guard is coming out, and he looks startled to see you. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, is this guy being threatened by Ezreal?
Ezreal, do you threaten any of these folks down here?
No, I'm behind a wall.
Okay.
He's in the other room.
Also,
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have a ranged
cowering in
weapon
a
on your
room,
hand
dude.
right now.
I do have a. Well, my railgun doesn't counter or threaten, but it does have a 10-meter reach with the bayonet. Is why I asked.
Oh, that's why you put a bayonet. Well, this guy's in range of your freaking bayonet.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give him a stabbing.
Oh, wait,
All
what
right,
do you
give
mean
him a
10
stabbing.
meter? It's only near, I thought.
Well, it's near unless you're a giant, then it goes up to short because it skips
Oh,
a
that's
range
right.
bayonet.
You're Jesus Christ. All right.
Yeah, he's giant.
Well,
Or she is.
we just
She's
marched
giant.
our T-Rex into the jail.
All right. Guard
Remember, there's a
and
discount if you don't kill anybody. I'm telling the guy with the 10-meter bayonet.
All right, let's see that roll.
all right, got a 5. Oh, and I'm also guarded, so I should put a green dot on myself.
Yep.
So he would get to counterattack or dodge. What's he armed
Yes,
with?
he is going to dodge. He does have a stun baton, but
He's not even remotely in range. Yeah.
yes, he's not remotely in range. So it's just his dodge at 2d6, and there's a 5 and a 4.
Okay, so that's a tie. So if you could break the tie by increasing your cover, you could. I'm assuming you could barge through here and hide behind this wall.
Yeah. So he's going to break the tie by he sees you coming, and you come out with this enormous railgun, and this guy's cover, or this guy's bonus, is that he's he sees this enormous weapon. He's gonna dive for cover after realizing he's right now holding a stun baton against your railgun with a bayonet. How far can he move to do that, though?
Usually your stride, which is 1 meter. So I would just move him 1 meter and have it strike the wall.
All right, so he is going to just move 1 meter right there and kind of just dive against the wall.
I mean, it's your GM's call. You could assume since he's in a doorway, he could just have the cover take it.
Yeah, I'll say he moves. Like he only opened one of the door frames, and so he just ducks behind the other door, and that's what gives him cover. All right.
Well, that's my turn done.
Okay, that's your turn. And Ezreal, what would you like to do?
Oh, I heard cavalry's arrived. I'm going to recover from reeling because I ran to get here. And I'm going to pull out my concealed weapons, which is also a stunt and ends my turn because they were concealed. So I'm reeling again.
Okay.
I'm done.
And Mimsy, you didn't take an action this turn. Your last turn was
Turn I intimidated him, so I guess my next plan is to deceive him.
all right.
What's the stunt? So you recover from reeling, and now you're trying to do another stunt. So you're going to lie to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie to him and tell him that I'll make sure he stays safe, and that our guy has good intentions.
You'll protect me from them?
I'll protect you. Yes,
you'll-
I will
you'll-
make sure, no matter what, that no harm comes to you.
Oh, good. Whew. Because of that, I'll give you an extra D8.
All
Because
right.
you are saying you'll keep him protected.
So D8.
Yep. And here are his
Oh gosh.
2d8s and a 7. He's just not believing you. You're standing there, you just said you're going to take him to Ronnie the Blue. You've cut open the door. He's hearing sirens. He doesn't seem like he doesn't feel very safe.
Can I forcefully make him come with me?
Not at this turn, because that stunt deceiving him will end your turn.
Next turn.
All right.
Yep. Trying everything we can.
And so on their move, some of the guards, this guard here is going to he's moving forward down the hall. He's going to check on A block.
No.
Up here, does dodging for cover send you reeling?
It does not.
All right. So this guard here is going to now that he sees you're carrying a big old rail gun, he's going to reach down. He's going to pull out his semi-auto pistol and take some shots at you.
All right. He's not within near range, so I can't counter. I can only dodge, and I'm glad I guarded.
All right. So I believe the way it works is since he's pulling out his weapon, he does not get to aim, correct?
That is correct, because he had to draw his weapon.
All right.
Oh, let me roll my guard. Oh, no, that's in
I'm
there
rolling
already.
terrible, man.
Yeah, it's the curse of playing in a game with me. It's whenever you play with me, it's just I siphon your luck.
Oh,
Well, what's your
good luck.
favorite thing to dodge?
Power
Ranged
monger.
shooting.
Yep, so you can re-roll 1/1.
Yeah, you'd be able to roll that. And here is he got a 4 for his high roll.
Yeah, you're a giant, so I don't think there's anything you can actually claim cover behind. I think you just got shot.
Yep.
Wait, was your and you re-rolled and you rolled a 2. Okay.
Yep.
So he shoots you with a semi-automatic or semi-auto pistol, and I didn't write down semi-auto pistol. I only wrote down semi-auto rifle for some reason.
Yep, I think it's going to be. I think that's a +2.
I think it's a flat.
So
Yeah, it's damage +2. So he's
has
got
a 3-point hit.
Yes.
a 3-point hit,
All right.
and his it's sorry, I've actually put bullet conservation on all these guys, so I don't have to worry about ammo.
Then if he's conserving bullets, it's a 2-point hit.
Yeah, you have a 2-point hit on you.
All right,
2
so
damage
2
hit.
points, and you're sent reeling.
If I don't soak this with my regular armor and body, I will be using frenzy. So if those dice come up, we'll see.
All right.
Yep, using frenzy.
So you soak one of them with your normal body, and then you frenzy to soak the second one.
Yes.
All right. And you are now frenzied.
And reeling.
Ah. One of these guys is going to turn towards you as well, and he's also going to he thinks you're a larger threat, and he will also with 20. How long is medium range?
30.
If it's over 10 meters, it's medium range. So
Okay.
medium is 30.
All right. He will also take a shot at you.
And
Okay,
he gets a D12.
You can claim a D12 bonus to dodge. So go ahead and dodge. The attacker gets a bonus D8 because you're reeling. You get a bonus D12 to dodge.
Because you're guarding, correct?
No, because of range. The D8 bonus.
Because of range.
Because he's guarding, and a D12 because of range.
Okay.
So that's a miss.
So he got a.
Yeah, he has a 5, but he has like a 7 and a 9.
Yeah, 7. So that's yeah. So he takes a shot. And you bob and weave.
Does the other guy want to do the shot as well?
The other guy is going to go after you, and so he is going to open this door and step in.
Okay.
And I believe that's he still has out his stun baton, so he has to be near you.
Well, he
to,
was
That's
also
absolutely correct.
he was also ended his last turn reeling because he ran, so he only has the one action.
Yeah, so he just
but
opens
could
the door and
just move to
steps
there.
in.
No,
He's
I
already
meant
got the
in
stun
case he
baton
was
out.
thinking about attacking you. Sorry, I'm just anticipating.
He can't get to me in attack.
It's a super giant.
Oh my god.
I was trying to preemptively drag the token out so it could be resized.
All right, yeah, there you go. I'll just leave that guy up there for you. It's resized, and there's some movement. This guy is moving. He's also moving. He's moving at a run and then just reeling. So I'll make sure to add that token. And it's the good guy's turn. What would you like to do?
All right. This guy here is. I've got my arrow key highlighted now. That is, he's behind cover.
Yep, he ducked behind the doorway to take cover from your attack.
All right, then recover from reeling and rushing attack on this guy to the south.
Okay.
I'm gonna get within short of him and then hit him. Okay, somebody put a marker there so I'll just put my finger there.
If something I found out last time is that if you use the measuring tool, you can hit the X button on the keyboard and it'll show you the last time you measured.
Yep. Did I figure that out?
Well, I mentioned it last time.
Yeah, I think we all figured it out eventually. Yeah,
We all figured it out. Let's just say we all figured it out.
I'm gonna leave the reeling on because I've done rushing attack.
Yep. All right. He does have a semi-automatic pistol, and his threat range is short, so he will just try to shoot you as a counterattack.
All right, I may be using my personality for this. We will see how much I need to save my ass.
All right. I got 2 5s.
Okay, I am a patient person. I saw this coming. And you know what?
Do you have a favorite use for fighting?
Not yet. I was gonna save it for my sword, but I'm gonna make it my bayonet on my railgun.
All right,
All
reroll
right.
50-50 chance. Better than 50-50 chance.
Yeah. And luckily you rolled a 1 on that D12.
Fine.
Ooh, there you go. So that is 1 damage, correct? Because you have
That
1
is
success.
Damage. So it does send the guy reeling. He'll probably soak it, but it's still a hit and sends you reeling.
Yep. So he is now reeling. And the hit is, here's his soak for an 8 for 1/6. So he soaks it, but he's reeling.
Okay.
Griffin, you want me to set the name of one of your guys to demo?
Yes, the demolitionist is going down with G-Man first.
Okay.
And I figured it'd just be easy to just put my face on all of them.
So after Neferu, who would like to go next?
Well,
I'll
I
go ahead.
believe.
Do I have line of sight?
Yeah, if you'd like to go. There's you have
Do
to.
I have line of
Ezreal has to go. Mimsy has to go, and whoever else is in the elevator next.
Oh.
So who'd ever like to go, you can go.
Do I have line of sight to this target?
Yes. Yeah, you can look around the corner and see him.
I will recover from reeling and shoot him.
All right.
You can defend yourself. You could dodge with a bonus D8.
He's going to dodge.
And I'm full clipping.
Okay.
Once again, that's a crappy roll.
It's better than what I rolled.
I shoot you for 2 points of damage. You may soak.
All right. And he gets one. So he is now reeling and hurt.
That's it. Blam, blam, blam. I'm firing holdout pistols, not my big guns.
And then
That's the end of my turn.
Next? Mimsy
The
or
elevator crowd?
The-
Yeah, just clarifying we actually came down, right?
Your microphone.
I'll go. So assuming I'm a Rax, I've got 4 arms. This guy's got 8. I could try to like bind him maybe, or I could just knock him out. I just don't want to kill him.
So the interesting thing is, unless you have Rax webbing, you don't actually have the.
Oh, I can't shoot like a webbing.
Yeah, that's an extra gift. You actually have to buy that.
All right, so
Not all spiders have webs.
Hashtag
I'm
not
gonna
all
beat him up.
spiders.
I'm just so worried I'm gonna kill him. All right,
It's possible.
Well, you could use a knockout punch.
Yeah,
knock
you
out
could try
punch.
to knock him out. Or you could also
All
just
right.
try to, if you can grab somebody but send them afraid, like if you can make somebody afraid, you can only break free if you're not afraid. So if you injure somebody to the point or hurt someone to the point where they become panicked, you've got them. They can't break free.
Okay. No knockout punch can still kill someone. Okay.
I mean, you could knock him out, or you could grab him. It's up to you.
Let's and those both rely on, I'm assuming, fighting. Okay. I'm going to knock him out.
Okay,
All right.
so trying to knock him out would be your body, your speed, will, and fighting. And you're just rolling terribly today, aren't you?
My
Well,
gosh. That's awful.
Well,
not
he
good at
can
all.
roll to
2, 2,
defend
2.
himself, speed and dodge. If he rolls all ones, you might actually hit him.
Roll bad, Eli. Please roll bad.
So he's got his. He's going to just dodge using his. Was it speed and evasion?
And I think he has evasion because he's a freaking squid.
Yeah, I would assume he has evasion.
So
All right. What is
He's
with
a
our
squid,
dice?
not an ox.
Yeah. What is with our freaking dice? It's just a terrible roll.
the Eli effect, kind of like the Mercer effect, but shitty.
So that's
we've had,
my turn.
Yeah, we've had like 5 suboptimal rolls. I can't believe it.
All right, so that's your turn. You're trying to knock him out, and he's like, "Hey, stop it!"
And this guard's about to kill me, and I'm gonna have to get on the ceiling and creep away.
I thought you were here to protect me. I thought you weren't going to hurt me. Ah.
Yeah, that was a lie.
She keeps punching him like, where is your brain?
I can't find it.
So in the elevator coming up is the demolition guy, and is that Jamin just your
No, as I described before, me and my leitmotif, we move as one, so that the leitmotif body is basically, like, almost perceptibly the psychometric force that I project. It moves like if I move something with my psychokinesis, its arm reaches out to grab it at the same time, since it is effectively my own consciousness given form. Except that it looks like a weird diffusion of light and color.
So which one of you would like to take the first action?
I would, if you don't mind.
Ooh, yeah.
Demolitionist is stepping off the elevator, grenade launcher in hand, and is going to aim and then fire. I'm going to fire over at these two. The blast for a concussive grenade is near. That should get these two and not hurt anyone else.
Okay.
They will get to choose how they want to respond. I've rolled a 6 and a 7.
Neither of them have a way to counterattack. So, because of the distance you're at, so the both of them will have to dodge.
They might
So-
not be capable of dodging. Do they have better than D6s?
They do not have better than D6s.
Then don't worry about it because it's flat damage. It'll happen one way or another.
All right. How much damage is it?
1! Unless, are they airtight?
They are not airtight.
Okay, so that is flat 3 damage, and they are confused, and they are vulnerable.
Okay. So the first one is not hurt. So he's just rolling 2 soak against your 3 damage.
That's right.
And so he takes 1 point of damage. And so he is going to be hurt, vulnerable, and confused.
Correct.
All right.
And the second guy has to soak 4 points of damage.
That's correct.
So a random concussive grenade might accidentally kill him.
And he soaks 1 of them. So he will take 3 points of damage. And let me see.
I think
Yeah,
that's
so
like
he's
hurt,
panicked,
injured.
injured, and vulnerable.
Yes, he's injured,
And
panicked.
confused.
Yep. What symbols
where
do
did
you
they-
guys
where-
use for
Where did that grenade land?
Right between them.
All
Like
right, hold
here.
on. I got to roll.
Uh,
Thanks.
no, hold up. I mean, I can choose
If
where
I
to
was
aim
in
it.
line-
I'm specifically trying to make sure it hits them because you are at a further distance than they are. So, like from here. Or
What's the
whatever.
explosive radius? Near?
Near? Yeah,
Okay, then I'm okay. Shoo.
yeah. It was just a couple meters.
Okay,
You're like
shoo.
12. You're good.
I still heard
Alright.
it.
You felt it.
and what symbol do you guys usually use for confused?
Uh,
The most
I
confusing
don't know.
one.
Ah, this is
Uh,
a good one. He's
yeah,
like
there are a
head
couple
going,
good
"Ah!"
ones in here. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've
And I
actually
still don't
made
know
some
where they got
Myriad
these
song
symbols
token
from.
overlays.
These symbols are so weird.
I just have not added that on. I checked it out and it looks really cool. And then I was like, oh, this is super cool. I should add this. And then I forgot.
We'll do it next time. So Demo drops a grenade.
Panic. They're also, this one is panicked. Which, do you typically use a color for panicked or a symbol?
Yellow.
Hello.
Yellow. Yellow is panicked. All right. So boom, that explodes. And I believe next up is Jamin.
Jaimin.
Jaimin. Well, chime in then.
Is there any unattended objects in the area that weigh less than 25 kilograms?
This area, looking through this door here, this is a supply room, so there's most likely lots of objects that weigh less than 25. But in this chamber, I would say most likely not.
Yeah, it's out of range. Yeah, what's this guy armed with?
He is armed with he's got a semi-automatic pistol and a shock baton.
Alright, I'm gonna try and fling his pistol out of his hand.
Okay. What do I roll against that?
Dodge. Honestly, I'm in range for him to shoot me, I guess. I don't know, whatever you like.
I just didn't know if there was,
It's an
anything
attack.
different.
Whatever you would
He's
normally
not
defend with.
He's not within 10, or you're in 10 meters, so he's not going to be able to get his, or short is 10 meters, correct?
Yes.
So he's not able to do a counterattack, so he will just roll his dodge. And the high number there is a 4.
Alright, so
you
he
get one
takes,
success.
doesn't matter. You got below my 6, so.
Yeah, so you have one
He
success.
does 2
so you do 2
damage. You're not warp resistant, I'm imagining, so
Nope.
4 damage, but it's weak, so roll soak twice.
All right, so here's the first 2 soak. He soaked 1, and he soaked 2, so he takes 2 points of damage. So he is hurt, or he's reeling,
hurt,
and
panicked.
I thought hurt was orange.
That guy is out of range, so all I've done is disarmed, and I am done. Actually, no, I'm gonna dash 3. Wow, these ranges, man, these ranges. That's it.
All right, well,
I need to
Like
work
the
on the
next-
scale as well. So
I'm getting nowhere.
You said hurt is orange,
Yeah.
and then injured
No,
is red.
hurt is injured is red. Red is the worst one.
That makes
It's
sense.
more bloody.
That makes sense.
All right. I guess for my turn, if we can assume that I came in with my weapon loaded,
We can.
let's shoot this confused guy here.
All right.
Didn't
And
use
what does
hand reeling.
confused add to? Yeah, he's confused and reeling.
That gives me 2d8.
Confused and reeling don't stack. They're the same penalty. It's just confused
okay.
is harder to get rid of.
So I'll just, because this is a reeling die, d8, which is what my current aiming die is, I'm just going to roll my aiming macro.
Okay.
8 and a 7.
Here's his dodge, since he can't counterattack. And my high is 6. So you got 2.
This is my favorite weapon, so I'm going to re-roll my shooting die.
Perfect. Looking for a 7 or an 8.
Damn it. Well, slaying +1, so that's 5 damage plus critical is 2 more. So that's 7 damage.
All right, so 7 points of damage. So,
yes, and if he's far enough away that he would end up giving me a range penalty, I will just use sniper shot on this, and then scream at the end of the turn.
I believe he's only 5. He's close enough that I don't believe you need to use sniper.
Anything past 3 meters will give you a range penalty, so I'll just use sniper shot and scream at the end of the turn.
There you go. And so he absorbs 1 of it. So 6 points of damage will be enough to kill that guy. All right.
Yeah,
wow.
I can't shoot through him and into him.
It's a question of whether he's close. Oh, he takes 6 points of damage. Holy crap!
Yeah. He soaks 1.
That's an overkill. That would make the other guy afraid if he wasn't already afraid. Well, so much for a discount for not killing anybody.
Yep. So these guys have the corpse ability, but
Esprit de corps.
Yeah, that one. Esprit de corps. But you killed the guy that was within 10 meters.
Esprit de, they have to be within 10 meters of each other. Yeah. In other words, Esprit de corps, you have to be close together. So
yeah, and so that would have helped him, but now this guy's just dead.
Back.
So this guy is going to do exactly that and try to fall back. He's going to try to use his. He's going to try to fully sprint, right? Because he has to just run away as far as he can.
Well, first of all, were you reeling?
He is reeling, so he has to take an action.
So recover from reeling. Your action would be to run. Your run is what, 24 meters?
Yes.
Okay, will 24 meters get you back to here?
It should. Yeah, it should get him through there.
Do that, and move around the corner so you're out of line of sight. When you're out of line of sight, the panic will go away.
But he only has enough movement just to get there. So
okay.
That's as much movement as he can do.
He is out of line of sight of me because I'm around the edge and around here, so you can remove the panic. But he might not come back anyway because he's confused.
He loses the panic, but he is still...
At the end of your turn, roll 2d6. Roll your speed and mind. If you can roll 2 4s or better, the confused will go away. It does. You're no longer confused.
There he goes. He's no longer confused. But he is hurt and injured, so he's not in a good shape.
No, he's probably going to fall back and wait for reinforcements, but we have a lot of other issues. We still haven't won the day because we still got this guy up here.
Yeah, this guy up here is also panicked and reeling, so he's going to stop reeling, and he is going to he's going to dash around this corner. So he will...
You can only dash in a straight line. I would think you would probably, if you want to get... Yeah, can you actually dash around that corner? Can you 4 and 1?
No, he's not going to be able to get all the way there.
Yeah, so just have him, send him reeling and make him run away.
Yep, he will. So keep him reeling, or no, sorry, he runs, and at the end of the turn he reels.
And at the end of that he'd be reeling. Yeah, but that's usually what happens. Is once again we broke the line here. It's like, holy crap, that guy exploded. And they all back up, and then the next question is, okay, now that we've got the battlefield, what are we going to do? And the answer is probably because they're in a prison. These guys are going to hunker down and wait for reinforcements to arrive.
So
and you can remove his panic because he got out of line of sight.
Panic goes away.
Okay, so they control this room, this hallway, and that.
That is correct. So there's some other things happen in the background, and it's all your turn. This guy down here is still going down to investigate what's going on in the security block. He's seen the cameras. He's seen someone hacking into the doors. What would you all like to do? Well, first, an elevator load reaches the this floor.
Go ahead and put down 2 gorillas. So just copy the token and put down gorilla.
Well, I can make this easy because I can move to here and guard. And I'm going to tell the enraged guy who has to attack every round because he's enraged. Okay. I'm going to say, take out that wall.
All right. In that case, my turn will be to reload, shoot the wall, and then scream.
Okay. And what does the screaming do for you?
It allows me to refresh an action refresh for free.
Cool.
Yeah. In other words, while he's screaming, he's recharging ability.
Awesome.
And that's hit the wall. Let me track my ammo here because I've only got 20 and I've shot twice.
Remember earlier I said we had a ninja and he said he wasn't one? He is not a ninja.
Okay, so how much damage did I do to that wall?
So that was 3 successes to hit the wall. So you did a total. And then does large bore help you against inanimate objects?
It makes the damage -1 to its usual and turns it to slaying. So yes, it actually slaying makes each of my successes count double.
Oh, that's awesome. So you had 3 successes. So that's actually 6 plus 1 is 7 points of damage.
Plus critical for 2 more. So that's 9.
9 points of damage. And I'm still rather new to this. Rafferty, how does damaging inanimate objects usually work? Or anyone else who knows?
I think the object gets to roll a d4 for its defense. So I might actually hit him with that 3 and do an extra 2 points of damage. But
You did.
Typically, objects have invulnerability depending on what they're made out of, which subtracts from the damage dealt. And then some objects might even have some soak to go along with it. So depending on how sturdy this wall is, it might have invulnerability like 2 for concrete, maybe 3 for thick enough steel. That's up to Rafferty how much, and he's on sound only right now. He might be away.
Yeah, so this does have an invulnerability of 3, but you did, what was it, 8, 9 points of damage, 11 points of damage, and so you've done enough that you've blasted open this door. And I'm just going to, for ease, I'm just going to reveal this whole next area. You blast open this door to reveal a small a small room in which you've blown open both doors, and at the far side you see what looks like a large computer console and another guard sitting there with a rifle. And at this point, since you've blown open the wall, he looks down at his rifle and looks up at your rifle, and you can probably imagine he's shaking a little bit. He's a little bit worried.
A little penis envy going on there.
Yeah. So that was your action. You've blown open these doors. Rafferty's guarding right there. Who would like to go next?
I could go ahead and declare a couple of things. The demo has gone ahead and sort of scrambled over to here on minimum, not rolling any dice, and is reloading. They are reloading a concussion grenade. The gorilla is going to go ahead and roll. And they can move up to 17. Yeah, he's gonna scramble over to here, and he's just gonna close this door.
Okay.
The other one is also going to just sort of scramble down the hallway, and we'll get 14 meters, which is sort of just behind you, I suppose, and then guard.
Okay.
You can take cover behind me.
That is true. You're good cover, by the way. And then I suppose Mitherlin is actually down the stairwell at this point. Or wait,
Alright.
no, this is the turn the gorillas got down, isn't it?
It's the gorillas got here.
Okay,
So-
so they've just gone and they're just moving in.
Jamin.
Sorry, I was about to type,
Jimin.
why are you taking the
Jimin.
stairs?
Jimin.
Jaimin.
Good, because if you say it like
Shining.
G-min, it almost sounds like
Think diamond, but put a J in front of it, and get rid of the D.
Jaimon.
Oh, then add an A sound where the O is, I guess.
Jaiman.
Jaimon.
Sorry, my run is
Okay.
not gonna run.
I just read something that Theta's sent to me, and the attack that overkilled that guy shouldn't have actually happened.
It's been too late for that. I was just
Okay.
pointing it out, though. Yeah, I
Don't worry
guess.
about it.
Well, I mean, now that it's been said, yeah, Arcloid acted twice in one combat, so
My
Just
bad.
so fast. Don't worry about
yeah, it's a bit late. That attack literally changed the entire battlefield. But yeah, I move here. There's nobody around. I guess I'm just gonna guard. That's my
I feel
turn.
so bad
Okay.
now.
it. So, Mimsy, what you gonna do down there?
Yes. I'm going to Bosco it, like I said. I'm just gonna attack him again.
Okay, you
It's my
just
last
attacked him again.
chance before this guy gets
Can't
down
roll
here.
like ass every round.
Yeah, eventually something's gotta give.
That's still not great.
I need to take him with me and get across this guy. So it
Alright,
was fighting and
You're trying to what? Grapple?
oh.
Yeah, it's body speed, will. I think you're trying to knock him out or trying to grab him.
At this point, I think I'm trying to grab him.
Okay. So I think that's going to be a pretty good roll because I think that's going to be. Let's see. What's your best bet to tackle him? Because you had extra arms.
I do.
Yep.
So yeah, you would just want to do. Where is wrestle? There we go. Body speed, will, and fighting. So body speed, will, and fighting.
Oh my god, it's more than a 2!
Yeah.
That's
Finally!
pretty good.
Please
Now,
let them-
unfortunately, he's pretty good at evading, so he might actually evade you.
Who is this person who created Eli? He's so strong.
It's
All
just an octopus
He's
guy.
so powerful.
Just a slightly important person. That's all.
It's a
Yeah,
slightly
he's
important
he's
person.
very important. I understand the kind of person we've broken into.
Yeah, he's just like an elite unit. So what did he roll for his defense?
That is a 5 and 4.
Huh.
That's a hit because you have a 6, which is higher than a 5. You grab him, he'll take 2 points of damage.
He
Awesome.
only has body because he's not wearing any armor. So he is hurt.
He's only hurt. If he was panicked, he would surrender, but he's only hurt.
He's not panicked.
And you can drag him 1 meter any direction you want.
All right. Can I like get on the ceiling necessarily?
Yes.
Yeah, you can drag
Because
him up
you're
there.
a spider.
Yeah, drag him up there.
Yeah. All right. We're on the
so
ceiling.
much for
and
breaking.
He's in my
So if he
arm.
breaks free, he'll fall.
Oh my God.
So you have grabbed him and you're on top of the ceiling holding him in the air.
Yeah.
And
It's only a 1 meter fall if he breaks free, but still, he's hurt.
Yeah. Maybe that'll panic him a little bit. Get him going.
so this guy over here will start he'll keep
That guard might try to kill him though.
guard might try to kill you.
And me.
Why would he kill the prisoner?
I care more about him at this point. I'm just trying to get him to you guys.
Well, I have good news and bad news. You can use the prisoner as cover.
Ah. Interesting. Last resort.
All right, so the guards have moved around, the ones that are visible. This guard here is going to use his semi-auto carbine, aim, and fire at maybe the guy with the
Might
giant
be out of
rifle.
range.
Yeah, that's a bit far.
Well,
How
he's
far
at
is
long
long
range. What's the maximum range for a carbine?
Long range.
That you're still in range.
Okay.
However,
Alright.
short is a D8, medium is a D12. You will extra 2D12 with your dodge.
Excellent.
So he's going to roll a 2d6 plus he's aiming, so that's 2d6 plus 1d8.
Right.
And so the number to beat is a 6.
You still hit him. That's a 2-point hit if you're
Yep.
bullet conserving.
Yep, bullet conserving, so that's just a 2-point hit.
So soak 2 points and you're sent reeling.
Yeah, and you're still raging.
Yep.
So that's 2 points of soak. You're good.
So the door blows up and blap, blap, blap.
Pop, 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 pop. He just starts firing down this hallway.
Well, he's
I guess
got
bullet
several rounds to
conservation,
keep
so-
shooting. So I can understand that.
Would somebody be able to rally me out of that?
Wait till when it's good guys go, we can try rallying.
And
Right.
it is
You're
good time to
surrounded
go
by
now.
lampiers, and I'm about to arrive.
All right. Well, go ahead. Your support. Go ahead. Go first, support.
Okay, so Mitherlin and the Doctor will finally be on the table.
I think I made this map way too enormous with every square being 5 meters.
Yeah,
I think
So
I'm going to
maybe
turn
if
that
it
down
was
to
2.
3.
It's a little big. You can try switching to what's called long rounds, which is where we take 3 actions a turn and we multiply all our movement by 10.
I'm also going to I'm going to shrink the distance from every square being 5 meters to 3.
Okay. All right. Or we
Uh,
could just do that. That might make more sense.
But since Mitherlin probably isn't going to move a whole lot, I'm going to go ahead and roll Rally first, because I just drop in here. Freedom is the course of all free creatures. Neferu, be more free and shoot these people more.
Be more
you are
free.
no longer reeling, and you have focus.
Can you have focus when you're enraged?
You can't. So the focus is ignored.
Okay, is there something else I could give you? I don't think so.
Nope. You could remove vulnerable. He doesn't have that.
Yep. Okay.
There's
well,
only so much you can do with a rampaging dinosaur.
This is very true. So, and once I get a Mitherlin token to the map, they're probably going to move a little bit. And you are just going to go ahead and cower and move up here.
All right. Well, since you're not going to rally me, I'm going to try and start making headway.
Okay.
One of these guys could actually. The demo can go ahead and use their Lampier ability. So if you like me to do that first, I'll do it for you.
The demos have Lampier abilities?
Yeah, because there are lampiers.
2d6 plus.
I'm just going to sprint and dash. I'm moving to here.
Okay. That's all you're going to do. That's fine.
Yeah, so my turn's over, and I guess dinosaur's next.
All right. Are you threatening that guy down there at the bottom?
Velociraptor power.
I first of all, I'm undercover, and second of all, I don't threaten at that range. I am not threatening.
Okay, so my turn is basically going to consist of reload, fire, scream.
Okay. Oh, that's a big lampier.
Yeah, I just decided to throw that one out. There we go.
I'm gonna re-roll that will, even though that's my bayonet. That's not my damn railgun. I'm sorry. Let me re-roll that.
That's all right.
Much better.
All right, so that's that. Here is his carbine threatens a total distance of medium, and I think you're out of medium because that 20 is just a little bit farther than you. So he's got to use his
medium's 30 meters. If he's within 30 meters, he can counterattack.
Oh, he's out of it. That's right there. So 2d6, and then you said because of the distance, this would be a d8.
Okay, how far away is he? Give me a number.
He is 38 meters away.
Okay, so he's at long range, and it goes short, medium, long. At long, it's 2d12. So he gets a bonus 2d12, and he gets a bonus d8 because he's behind the console. So
I use
bonus
sniper
2D
shot, so he does not get the range dice.
Oh, so you
Perfect.
all right. So he taps sniper. You only get the D8 cover from the console. He has a special ability that negates ranged dice.
That's
He
awesome.
is a dinosaur sniper. He's your
That's
worst
perfect.
nightmare.
At all ranges.
My high is a 6.
Okay, so 2 points of slaying damage equals 4 plus 1, so that's 5 plus 2 is 7 for critical.
Yeah,
That's
he shoots
perfect.
with a railgun for 7 points of damage.
And here is his soak of 2. And he does manage to soak 2 of it, but he still takes 5 points of damage.
It's
when
an open casket funeral.
Yes, it's an open casket funeral, which is nice for him, but he's just splattered on the wall. Nice shot.
Crap.
What? Who's up? Who's up next?
I think that's everybody because I think the floating head floated out of the elevator, right?
The minions haven't gone, so the minions will do things.
Yeah, gorilla.
This is a new round, then no. Although now I'm confused. Again, I'm mostly confused because the people that got out of the elevator after me are in front of me somehow.
They just ran.
Oh, okay.
They haven't been taking any.
God, it's so hard to move down this hallway.
You might want to do a scramble and roll and get D12 plus either your body or speed die when you roll both. That'll get you a lot farther distance. It's just slightly random how far you go.
Where's the D12
so
come
the gorillas are basically taking positions. They're running towards cover points. That looks like a box over here, by the way, so I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, that's a box.
All right, so he's taking the box. The demo is just going to go ahead and hop here and kind of
And
like
this is
join
the door to the
gorilla.
outside, which you assume to be the landing platform.
Oh, okay. So he might like stay here then.
Okay.
And that's all of them.
Okay, so it is now their turn. So this guy is not going to be. He's going to recover from reeling, and he's going to move to this this corner position. And that's 2 actions, right? So he can't go into guarded.
Unless he had focus.
So nope. So he's just going to move there. He's removing reeling, and he's going to wait. Over here, there is this guy moves around this corner, and that is so far all of their actions that are visible. What would good guys like to do?
Okay, so I'm going to assume that Mimsy, it's an action to cling to a surface. So I'm going to assume that Mimsy is going to go ahead and every round start moving this guy out of there, where you can basically move like 4 meters every round, dragging the guy towards us, unless the guy wants to resist. He's probably going to surrender at this point, but yeah, you're the host. You know things we don't.
Yes, he is surrendering at this point because he's sticking to the wall and he doesn't want to be dropped.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to show the meters.
It's the ruler symbol.
Or you can, when you're moving, you can right click. If you hold out the left mouse button and drag the token, and while dragging it, right click and it'll show you the distance.
Gotcha.
It's a little tricky, but
Makes sense. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm clinging to the wall. I am wearing my hide, and I'm stealth.
yeah, and this is assuming he doesn't resist. Like if he resists, he'll get a die roll. He's not panicked, so he could, but I have a feeling it's up to the game.
He's not resist.
Wait, and I can only move 2 meters.
No, your dash is 4. You can move 4.
You can move 4.
That's when you're on the ceiling. If you were on the floor, you could move faster, but if you're on the floor, he might try to run away.
So around there.
Yeah. You have to keep a certain number of feet on the ceiling or you'll fall off.
Yeah.
What layer did you add this gray line?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you've... Oh, it's attached to your token.
Yeah. You moved me so much.
Yeah, I moved you so I could get rid of that gray line.
You're welcome.
So you move forward. What about the rest of you? It looks like Rafferty or Ezreal has ran up into this control room.
I'm gonna guard and start running in there. So
Okay.
I'm send myself reeling. I'm running in.
My turn is going to be easy. Reload and bayonet attack the overkilled body.
All right.
That's the thing about being enraged. It gives you extra soak, but then you have to waste action.
Hey, would you attack the overkilled body or would you attack this console?
Hey, let's attack the console. Let's fuck something up.
Which is actually great. Now we can't lock the door to keep him out, but you're a freaking dinosaur. Bash.
So
Make an attack.
I just did.
He has to attack something every round or he loses the frenzy.
Let me re-roll that D8 because she is in a really pissy mood, so wants to do the most damage.
That makes sense.
Well then.
See, this is why you hire human mercenaries.
Yeah, none of those
You're
dinosaurs.
smashing. Boom, 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 boom. And that console it's still usable as cover, but it's not operable. And it looks like all the Lampheres are moving forward.
Yeah, I'm slowly making maneuvers up. Basically, Mitherland is going to be scrambling and then also running. One of the gorillas and the demo are staying behind to sort of guard this hangar door. And the scientist is actually going to hop up towards console and maybe start messing with it later. So a lot of movement, just handling it in the background for you.
Okay. So it's now the bad guy's turn, and down here, this door moves down here, and this guy looks over and he sees you clinging to the ceiling. And he's going to realize that his stun baton is probably not the best at this, and he's going to pull out his pistol. But that's his action. He's moving, pulling out his weapon, and that's all he can do. So up here, however, you hear over the intercom a broadcast. This is the Panopticon Insurance Company Security Force. Please cease all your activities and lay down your weapons. There's no escaping. That's what you guys hear. What would you guys like to do?
We need to extract the prisoner. Don't worry, guys. We only have to make it not worth their while.
You
is
know,
it our turn?
Yes,
yeah,
it's your turn.
Yeah. Did you rally me with your cool Lampier power?
I have not. However, I could just go ahead and recover from reeling and then rally you.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let me go ahead and give you that so that you can run faster. Congratulations, you're rallied out of reeling.
Okay, so I can dash and then run to here, and I guess that's a hostile, isn't it?
That is a hostile. He's pulling a gun. He's drop the prisoner.
Crap. Unless somebody can give me focus, I can't actually attack him. So I'm stuck. I moved to there. By the time I get to there and see them, I have to wait till my next turn. So I'm done.
Well, at least you're on your way. I guess my plan is to just carry him into the the air vent.
The garbage vent is on the other side of him. You'd have to crawl all the way to the other side past him.
I mean, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep moving.
So you move one square closer, or
Now you can
meters.
attack at the same time you have someone grappled because you have 4 arms.
That's true.
So you could pull out a gun and start shooting at it.
I do not have a gun though. I only have a drill.
Yes, you do, because
I do?
on your fancy drill, you put a gun
yeah,
into it.
I have a zip gun. All right, I'm gonna attack him with my zip gun.
Okay, so you can go ahead and aim and shoot it.
All right, so
what-
that is a.
But that was before you moved. Did you move?
Let's say I
Yeah.
didn't move.
You should aim and shoot him from here.
Yeah.
I think using your drill is actually better than shooting because then your drill does more damage.
Yeah, but if you hit him, you'll stun it, and also you can aim and shoot from here. So
That's also true.
Right. Yeah. Let's just shoot him.
so aiming gives you a bonus D8, and it's a concealed gun, so you get a bonus 2D8 because you get a bonus 2D8 whenever you use a concealed weapon.
So that's a 2d8.
Yep. So that's a bonus 3D8 on top of what you use to shoot a zip gun with.
And it's a breakdown weapon, which means you can choose to overload it and do 2 additional D10s instead of just the regular 1
And
D10.
you can choose to roll 2 breakdown dice and overload it if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
That increases the risk of malfunction, but if it hits, it does more damage.
Let's do it.
All
So
right,
then
I
2
hear ya.
D10s.
2d8.
And the
2
attack,
D10s.
and the attack dice with it is body and shooting.
All right.
Wow.
And so then you need to roll body and shooting.
Yep. So roll your body and your shooting. Well, and then your shooting dice. Do you have any shooting dice?
Shooting. Yeah, I have no shooting.
Okay. Well, we still have an impressive defense. I assume he would counterattack.
Yes, he is going to fire his pistol back at you.
I mean, at first he sees you lower a vacuum cleaner in a threatening manner. It's like, I don't know what's going on here.
A spider holding a squid with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, it's like,
with a gun
wait
attached
with
to
the
it.
vacuum cleaner. Blam! Just clearing the lint filter. It's probably the lint filter.
I will defend myself with
Explosion
this,
of
guys.
lint. Oh my god. So that's an 8, a 7, a 6, a 7, and a 7. That's 5 points of damage. Plus the 2 the weapon does. That's a 7-point hit to his body.
Does the sneak attack add critical as well?
Sneak attack adds critical as well for another 2. So that's
Oh, well,
9.
That's 9.
Let's see if I can soak 4 points of damage or 5 points of damage with 2 dice.
Yep.
Nope. Let me just roll. And
So you
there's an
overkill
arrow.
the guy with the vacuum cleaner.
Nope. Does not work. There's not even possible. So he runs around and he's put down the prisoner, and you boom. You fire this whatever's attached to your gun as you fire your vacuum cleaner.
I can't
imagine it's the
visualize
lint filter. I think you just shot him with the lint filter.
the lint filter.
It's space lint.
Space
So it's really hard.
Do the housework.
Dead.
That's your one shot. That only has 1 shot.
Well, that's good. I don't have to deal with that guy now.
It's a well-used shot because he's dead.
This is a nice weapon. I like this. I'll keep it.
He was overkill. That might intimidate your prisoner. That's the game master call.
Yeah, he's totally intimidated. Totally
Good.
intimidated.
I'm impressed.
Little bitch. There you go. Cool.
So, what would you guys like to do now? We can kind of step out of combat turns for just a second, and what would you guys like to do?
We've got the package. Let's get the hell out of here.
I am probably going to be on the radio, and I am going to go ahead and try to distract and buy for time and go, I'm willing to negotiate or surrender if you would just hold on for one moment. I'll give you our list of possible demands and list you out each individual weapon that we were putting on the ground one at a time for each of these demands. First of all, I demand the freedom of all individuals on this planet, and
Whoa.
second of all, I demand an immediate abolition of the state.
Okay, I think we want Floating Head Guy to cover us because Floating Head Guy has psychic powers.
Not incredibly fast, though.
I know, but that's why. I mean, do we have an open route to the escape vehicle?
You believe that up here, I'll just reveal it, but this area up here, directly to your north, is a landing pad.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We have the package. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, I would wait here until Mimsy gets to here with the rest of us, and then we would escort them out to the landing pad. in a covering formation and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, so you guys run out into the you guys call your evac from Ronnie the Blue, and a ship comes flying down this, or slowly lowering itself down this passageway. And as you come out, there's several guards that you see looking out through this window, and they'll exchange fire with you, and you've got enough irregulars, we can just say that they can soak some of that damage and provide covering fire to keep them down. But the ship lands, and you're
what's the max range on redirecting counter, floating head?
However far away they attack me.
Wait, does it at every range? I think it has I thought it had a maximum range.
Does not.
Oh well, then yeah, we have the floating head guy guard for us then.
All right, and so you're redirecting fire and protecting yourselves as a drop pod, or not a drop pod, but a shuttle lands to pick you guys up and make well your escape.
Oh yeah, holy crap! Redirecting counter has no maximum range. Holy crap!
Awesome. That's
It's a bit scary.
Cool. That is very scary.
Well, it has crappy dice, and it only uses the crappy dice. Is you're probably min-max, but it only does whatever they attack you with. So the trick is you're not supposed to use your deadliest attack on someone who can redirect.
Yeah, don't attack me, and it won't be nothing.
Only another stand can beat a stand, So
can you
when
use
you
it
think
when you're on a
bodyguard, this is
spaceship?
going to get very scary.
Like if you just had a psychic ship being led by people with redirecting counter, could you just have someone redirecting shots? And
the argument there is that you're attacking the ship, you're not attacking me.
Well, you can survive in vacuum, right? So just strap the ship in your race.
Again, they would be shooting the ship, they wouldn't be shooting me. I mean, if they could.
In theory, he could buy an extra ability called Bodyguard that will let him defend for other objects, but there's only a limited number of times you can use that per turn.
All right. I'm starting to like this psychic ship defense army, though. It's
Sure, we gathered up all the psychic children of the in the Empire, and we strapped them all to the outside of one ship.
Well, we haven't seen the Syndics, so the original alien masters might have actually been able to do that.
That could be a very possible. Could be very possible. So this ship lands. You guys all manage to load up on it and make well your escape.
And
we did it
to the blue.
Well, okay, so I'm just gonna put in the report that we used only
minimal force.
Well,
Yeah,
how
so
is it gonna know that we didn't kill anyone? I mean, how are they gonna know? What's he gonna do? Check the prison report or whatever?
Yeah, really.
It's not like any of us are gonna tell him. I say, looking at our giant dinosaur.
So, and that's raging. Ah!
I think somebody could at least wrote a negotiation check to slow her roll.
Yeah, Mitherlin just comes up, pats you on the shoulder, and goes, "It's all right. You did good."
Yeah. We've got you at an 8. We need to take you down to like a 4.
That guy might be dead already.
Right. I mean, we could try to lie to him and tell him we didn't kill anybody, but the problem is I'm looking at our party and our spider is covered in lint and blood.
Yeah.
The lint might just be confusing.
Yeah.
So,
I was in a cotton field the other day.
So the reason why I gave you guys, so there's just like GM backstory, just like to break it down. I gave you guys the goal to retrieve Lazaro, and you did. My other goal was infiltrate it, peacefully. And what I was going to do there is, if you guys succeeded, then you had to do it some way peacefully, and I was going to give you a reward of I think it's insider or favor with the guards and organization.
Yeah, like that was a secondary goal. We just rolled badly. I mean, you saw us.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Did our best.
And so that just didn't work. But as you guys escape, you guys are awarded your notes. what sort of well, since I'm still very new with this, what sort of gift do you guys think would be a typical reward for
Well,
rescuing a prisoner of?
do you
from
think this is a major? I would say this is probably a minor.
Yes, that's what I was going to put it at.
So I would suggest usually the gifts for minors are either locals or insiders. Since we hung out on the planet for several hours, you could say local and did some research. I would suggest that local knowledge of Panopticon. Since we didn't actually infiltrate them, I would suggest that local knowledge of Panopticon would be good. Which once again we can sell back for 5 XP.
Yep. So everyone gains the gift. Yes.
Local knowledge of Panopticon.
Local knowledge of Panopticon.
Cool. Instantly to something to sell back. Also gives me something to add to combat save to sell that back.
You have to ask GM permission for that.
Hey Eli, can I sell back combat save?
Entirely up to you.
Cool, selling it back.
Then he is. So once again, combat save is the get out of death free gift, and he always sells it back because he's tired of living.
I know he is. Let's also, so we're kind of doing a debrief at this point. For this is what I have planned.
We accomplish any personal goals?
Yes. Did anyone accomplish any personal goals?
Well, I was sort of considering this Neferu's initiation into a random mercenary company. I decided I didn't want Lawferwelt, because then that would take a gift and make me beholden to using a lot of rocketry weapons when this is working for me right now. So I would say that my goal to graduate may have been completed.
Yeah, well,
I successfully completed a mission.
Yep, and that's to join some sort of mercenary company. That's correct.
Yes,
right?
And I'll let you make up the name unless you want me to do it.
Well, would you be interested in joining Ronnie the Blues mercenary crew? Because he is actually a representative from a mercenary company.
Very well.
I was supposed to steal some expensive loot. I think this guy was kind of expensive, but yeah.
Life is cheap.
So,
I mean, do you think this qualifies?
That's what I'm asking the group. Do people think that stealing this guy qualified as stealing something expensive?
I would argue that the reward should be proportional, should be appropriate to the experience. So if you gave this as a reward, I would recommend giving disguise as the reward, which is the ability to pretend to be someone you're not. Yeah, it's a gift you already don't have, right?
No.
Yeah, it's one that she does not. So yeah.
So disguise is an extra D12 to pretend to be anybody.
Okay.
So your personal goal is checked off, and you get disguise.
Because we spent most of this disguised as janitors and other people. So that's why I was.
I definitely completed mine. I fought an authority. I fought the prison staff. This was good.
And what sort of gift do you think that might have earned you?
My recommendation, at least from my side, would be leadership, so that I can cement my role as the generic party leader rallier. I got a crew, I helped organize the crew, and we went in and did the mission when we needed to.
And you fought the authority of the insurance company.
That does
down with insurance.
When you're done there, Griffin, I was also considering getting ally and gang of irregulars.
Very cool.
Seeing as Neferu could be counted as like a commissioned officer because she's a major character, and she could pick up like she'd be the lieutenant. She could pick up a sergeant and a couple of privates, ally and gang of irregulars.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And
so
I'm sure
you'll have your own little crew, and I'll have my own little crew on the side whenever we do things. That'll be very fun. What kind of ally do you think you'll pick up?
Probably a bodyguard. And I'll just give him strength with improved ally and a riot shield.
I can't think of anyone who would be more depressed than someone who has to bodyguard the giant dinosaur.
Yeah, that's always
probably tougher than they are.
I'm basically recreating a Giselle team with my ally.
Yeah.
There you go. What about Jaman? Jaimhan.
Chime in. No, not unless he gave
Chime
me
in.
a
Oh.
not unless he gave me a spaceship when we were done. No.
And what about Ezreal?
Mine was to get a big score. So if you think this is a big score, then I did it.
Does Ezreal think that this amount of money that they got? Let's see. Everyone got.
Well, it was a 4-note advance, and then it was 6 notes once we got him, and it was a penalty if we didn't bring him back alive, but we did. I think that's a big score.
I'd say that's a pretty big score. Yeah.
Okay, but the gift I would probably suggest here is resolve, because I got shot, so or I got beaten up, and that's all that really happened to me. So I would suggest the gift of resolve, which is extra soak.
Yeah, that works.
What is Ezreal's career?
I'm a mercenary.
You're a cheap mercenary.
Cheap mercenary for cheap jobs.
A note is enough to live on for a day. You took a week's paycheck, basically. This is a big score.
Well, it was 4 notes to go on the mission, 6 notes, and they paid for me to go there and for me to come back. Plus, also, I got this great shock baton out of it.
So, as my first scenario, do you guys have any comments or things that could have been, should have been, or
I like the fact
done
that there's
differently?
something going on with this mayor, because evidently he was being held here for some reason that we didn't get out of him. And I'm a little annoyed that the mercenary guy didn't tell us that he didn't want to be broken out, but that's just an annoyance. So it seemed pretty straightforward. I think my usual issues are with Roll20, because I think the Roll20 character sheet, I hate it. I'm just going to say I hate it, and I wish it would go away and we'd stop using it. And that's the last I'll say about that. But also, a lot of the maps that people download have very strange scaling options on them. Like, I think this map was supposed to be like 1 square was supposed to be like 5 meters, and so that's why
It was supposed to be 3 meters.
Okay. Well, once it was about 3 meters, a lot of the maps that people download are very, like, I want to say mappy. They're very much like what people expect gaming maps to be like, instead of what actual like interiors are like. But this was a prison, so I think that this kind of matched that. So, plus also, this game is a little funky. As you can see, there's a lot of variables going on, but it's designed to model a lot of different behavior. Like, the way I fight is different from the way the junk spider fights, is different from the way the railgun tyrannosaur fights. And so hopefully that's not too overwhelming for people.
Isidore Lunella almost bribed me to. She was like, "Do you want to stay up all night and write another character sheet for your
No,
Myriad
I
song?"
didn't say that.
She did.
I don't
Not
want to think the character. It's just there's something weird about the way. I'm old fashioned. I would just say, look, just roll the dice. There's buttons for it. Just roll it. And I'm personally just not a big fan of whenever we say, well, I'm gonna push a button and a bunch of dice are gonna come out, but I want you to ignore half of them.
Yeah.
That rubs me the wrong way.
And you also hit the nail on the head that there's something going on with this mayor, and that's why so my goal is to take, to take it in some direction based off that.
Yeah, I think
Right, we have a piece of
Lunella,
information to work off of later. It's fun.
Mhm.
when Lunella was pushing the buttons and it says Lunella rolls body, Lunella rolls speed, I liked that. That was exactly what I wanted to see.
Perfect. All right,
Just the other stuff.
I definitely like the scenario you set up. It definitely gave us a chance to sort of like look at the problem, tackle laterally, use our individual skills, and we even had a good shot at doing it without really causing any trouble.
We were
I
so
also
close.
had-
lucky.
I also had a list of officials that you guys could have spoken to, and you could have gone completely through the bureaucracy and worked your way through different officials, and gotten him freed that way.
Yeah, it's just that these
and, like-
aren't the characters for that. If I had like a smarter character or something, or an aristocrat, maybe that could have been a possible play.
Yeah.
We're not very. We need.
But we're
if we're
playing to
gonna
our
do that,
strengths.
we need to start buying more talkie skills, which I think we can do, because you can build.
Well, I
whatever
am
you want.
incredibly talky right now, and
I
I'm good
mean-
at questioning and gossip. We
To-
just
I mean,
didn't go down that path.
To be fair, that's the Iron Claw crew. The Iron Claw crew will talk through every scenario. We went in
Well-
guns a-blazing, hoping not to kill anybody.
And I
Actually, I
think we just
built a
rolled.
social character with negotiation and questioning because you use those skills for
Mhm.
finding fences and buying prescribed goods.
I thought your
Yeah,
character was fairly social, Griffin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we were just rolling poorly. So
And well, not that what the way I had it built is some of the some of the people that you talk to could be bribed, and you could use alternate skills. Some people are impressed by partying, some are people are streetwise. It was a tangled web, but
yeah, I think once I looked at us and I said I've got low profile and we've got a ninja assassin with us, I said we really should just sneak in and infiltrate.
yeah. So that's all I have prepared for today. Thank you guys for joining me, and thanks for thanks for teaching Myriad Song. So
It's one of my favorite
I hope
games.
you're liking it.
yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I
I,
had
I hope
fun.
everyone liked their characters. I guess most of you are veterans, but I'd also offer that if anyone wants to change out their character after
Mhm.
one session, that's if you feel like you don't like how they played, you're more than welcome to switch out for a different character
Yeah.
for next week.
Ezreal's one of my favorite. I love all the sample characters, so Ezreal's one of my favorites. I want to play
Yeah.
Ezreal.
I think I have to stay like where I am because this group needs it. So
I
I'm
like
good.
where I'm at.
Nevera is working as planned, so I'm good.
Awesome.
And I think the only last piece of business to declare then is that generally doing a session is one experience point for everyone, and doing the debrief is also an experience, and we outro with the mottos. I believe that
right.
would be it then.
My
So
motto
then-
is simple: never kill for free.
Hold the line. Although I think I might turn that into one shot, one kill.
Okay, that seems to be fairly
It's a
accurate.
2 experience.
Yeah, 2 experience.
And then what's your motto?
I can't honestly remember what it is right now. I
That-
wrote it down.
Nope, that's your motto. That's your motto right there.
That's my motto. I have a D4 for
Good
mine,
job.
so
I can't
there you
honestly
go.
remember what it
Kill
is
me.
right now. I think I wrote it down.
Yeah.
My motto is down with our oppressors, down with the prison system. That leaves you, Theta.
Can't you hear the music?
Aw. And I guess my motto would be something along the line of just killing all players in a very clean fashion,
Of course.
robbing the luck.
You didn't do so well this time.
Chaos,
Ah.
death, and unhappiness.
There you go. All right. Thanks for everyone for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
Catch
guys.
you later, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for the game.